Warning! This video contains GoBots and immature content. Ask your parents before watching.
Welcome to Cardboard Bots. In this review, we're going to be looking at GoBots CRAIN BRAIN, or rather, Crane Brain, as it appears on the packaging. It sounds the same, but the spelling is lame. It's really a shame because it's driving me insane. Okay, back it up. It doesn't drive me that crazy.
Yes, it does.
Regardless of the spelling, Crane Brain is a mobile crane truck. These types of vehicles can vary in shape and size quite a bit. The very small ones might have 2 axles, while larger ones would have 4 axles, and some of the largest might even have 9 axles, which would be a lot of axles. Why am I saying axles so much? Alright, let's get back on track. Axl Rose, remember Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses was big in the 80s. This toy is from the 80s. Starting in 1983, Tonka released Crane Brain as part of its GoBots line in North America. Tonka licensed those toys from the Machine Robo line put up by Bandai in Japan. Crane Brain still bears the marks of that Machine Robo toy. The sticker on the back says B&P Mr. 24. Obviously, that's MR24, the 24th robot in the Machine Robo series. I wasn't quite sure what the B&P stood for. The B could stand for Bandai, and the P could stand for Poppy, the original subsidiary of Bandai that produced these toys. If anyone has an idea what B&P stands for, please let us know in the comments. The sticker is just one of his many cool details. There's a winch, there's stabilizers here and here, there's a gas tank, sweet die-cast door details, red translucent plastic windshields, and a beautiful chromed out hook. I think it's about time we've seen that hook and crane arm in action. None of these joints are ratcheted, and they're not, how shall we say, firm after all these years. But as you can see, they have a good range of movement. And yes, that crane arm can extend. Before we listen to Crane Brain practicing his musical scales again, let's take a look at how he scales with some other vehicles. Like most GoBots, he was the size of dinkies or matchbox cars. However, he feels undersized next to them.
Psst. Hey you, wanna hear a joke?
Sure, why not?
Why do crane operators always seem to get the best dates?
I don't know. Why do crane operators get the best dates?
Because they have the strongest pickup lines.
Moving right along, here he is next to New Age Flipper, Magic Square's 4-wheel drive, Cyberverse Commander Optimus Prime, and another crane truck, Magic Square's Architect. These are all very small vehicle modes, and he doesn't scale with any of them. Maybe it'll be a different story in bot mode. On to transformation. Unlike most GoBots, this guy is a parts former. I'm wild about his windshield Wellingtons. His extendable arms and legs gives him that extra height that he really needed. The head on my copy seems slightly askew. Maybe I could fix it, I don't know. It gives him a little bit of character. I wonder what that chrome head is thinking about beneath that black wraparound visor. Something evil, no doubt, because in the GoBots mythology, he was an enemy, a renegade. This bad boy made only 2 appearances on the cartoon Challenge of the GoBots. And if you blinked during those episodes, you would have missed them completely. In one episode, he's running away from Zod's cage. In another episode, he's running out of his own prison. There, you're 100% caught up with his character development. Of course, in Machine Robo, he wasn't a bad guy, he was just a robot. The toy itself was designed really well. There was die cast in those front feet, and there was lots of surface detail on the legs and the torso. I originally thought those bright thighs were die cast as well, but they're actually just chrome plastic. Does anyone out there know what the copyright GK means on his back? The GK mark is also present on the Machine Robo packaging, but I have no idea what it means. His chest is made out of die cast, and it has this nice foil sticker on it. The cab feet also have foil stickers. However, Crane Brain did not come with the extra stickers that came with Machine Robo 24. Those included stickers for the crane arm and a sticker for the head cover. In bot mode, he measured about 8.5 centimeters, or about 3 3/8 inches. Let's see how his size compares to Spike, Flipper, 4-wheel drive, Hi-Fi, Exospike, Red Cannon, Cyberverse Optimus Prime, Architect, Commander Dutch, Transporter, and Missile Tank Robo.
Nice boots.
Thanks, Robo bro. I like your boots too.
And there you have it. My interest in these bots come down to their Robo booties. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Ooh, his head hinges. His arms can do this, and his arms can do this. And sometimes this. He's not totally without manners. He can curtsy. You know, not everyone is this polite.
Hi, Crane brother.
Why don't you go back to Gobotron?
That's not scum.
Remember kids, GoBots didn't come with weapons, they were the weapons. Because they didn't come with weapons, and because they were built solid with die-cast parts, most second-hand GoBots that you'll find complete and in good shape.
Snaky!
Because Crane Brain came with a detachable crane arm, he's harder to find complete, and you're going to pay more for it on the secondary market. Those crane arm joints are not ratcheted, and they're no longer firm after all these years. The crane arm extension is pretty stiff though. The larger surface area of the pieces creates more friction. That doesn't look right. It looks kind of sad. Maybe it would look better up. No, that doesn't look any better. It looks like he's fishing. Though this is sort of official, based on the Japanese animation, Machine Robo Revenge of Kronos. I agree with the nice lady. It looks oddly out of place to me too. But, what do you think? Perhaps there's better uses for his crane arm. Maybe a caber toss. Or as bagpipes. It's too bad it just couldn't attach on his back in some cool way. I cheated and used putty here. You can sort of attach the crane arm to his shoulder stabilizer. To do this, the crane needs to be extended just a little bit. It's not a perfect fit, and the plastic has to flex a little bit, so just be aware of that. It sort of looks like a shoulder cannon like this. Parts former or not, Crane Brain is a fun little GoBot. You can find decent used GoBots at yard sales, flea markets, even online. These toys are pretty sturdy, and so they lasted throughout the years. They're not going to cost a whole lot, they're not in fashion anymore. Crane Brain is an exception, however. You're not going to find him in a used toy bin with his stickers intact and his chrome in perfect condition. And the only way you're going to find him with his crane attachment is if you go to somewhere like eBay or one of those Facebook collector groups. So if you're just getting into GoBots, don't start with Crane Brain. Oddly enough, he's the only true GoBot that I have. I have no nostalgia for this character or this toy. I simply admire yellow-orange construction vehicles that turn into robots. I adore the windshield feet, and I love the simple transformation. Thanks for watching this stop-motion review of GoBots CRAIN BRAIN. Like my vids? Buy me a coffee. It's easy. Visit coffee.com/cardboardbots.
Cardboard